Welcome back to coverage of the NFL Draft Combine.
Ready, ready! Get up!
There we go! There we go!
Set!
Well done!
Okay!
Well done!
What was that? Come on! Set! Hut!
We're almost there, a little more.
Okay, ready? Check go!
Yeah! Woo!
Ready?
Well done!
Ready?
Yeah! Nice!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Ready?
Woo! Push through!
Here we go! Set! Ready?
Well, this is about what we expected to see from Cap here today. No heads were turned. We've got the next generation of NFL stars waiting to hear their names called. And this is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable first rounds in recent memory.
Big day's finally here. Can't beat that draft night feeling.
Hey, life is good, Natalie. I'm at the NFL draft. Pretty crazy knowing my whole life is about to change.
It is crazy, but you've earned it. And to give you some perspective on this moment and mentorship throughout the season, I brought you a surprise guest who might even help you loosen that death grip you got on your phone.
Oh, you noticed.
Did I? Wow, perfect timing.
Hey, Coach Prime, how you doing, man?
Hey.
What's up, boss?
Hey, Prime is here.
Coach Prime.
Man, you know what? It's really nice to meet you. After seeing what you did at the combine, I knew I had to reach out. Fortunately, we got a mutual friend.
So tell me, right out the gate, any advice for me? I mean, nobody better than Coach Prime to help me take it to the next level.
Well, you got to relax first and foremost. Enjoy the night, but as soon as it's over, we back to work.
And as a two-sport athlete and successful college coach, I think he speaks from experience.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be here to celebrate you, but I'm also going to challenge you. So tell me what you're going to be working on as soon as you hit the facility.
I want to keep improving on what I'm already great at, to separate myself from everybody else.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. Now, you know I keep it 100 at all times.
Deal.
Well, listen, it's about that time. Draft's about to start.
Hey, Cap. It's good to have you back in the building.
Good to be back. All right, I think we're all good.
Yeah.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Packers and the Bears, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
Just off Lakeshore. The Packers offense ready to go here in the Sunday night opener to this new season. And the one we'll be watching is this man at wideout.
And it's going to be interesting, Charles. You know, they used a very high draft pick to get another weapon in their passing game. How does he fit into their scheme?
Well, I think he fits well, but over time, because I think the transition for a receiver from college to the NFL is a lot more difficult than what people think. Normally in college, you're not running the full NFL route trip. You're not having to read coverages on the run. Now, all those things come into play, plus the physicality is really increased too.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Love looking to throw it. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slam. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys, I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Aller used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent.
Set, hut. Check, pink. Let's go. Charge. Ready?
They're quickly out wide. This is Watson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
So it's a tough test for the Packers' new starting quarterback, Jordan Love. 2 road games to begin the year. Today here in Chicago, next week in Atlanta. But he's one of the rare first-rounders that got to sit and watch for a little bit. So how do you think that'll serve him going forward?
Well, you sit there and absorb game plans for all this time. You watch how people prepare. You see how teams respond to being up, down, all those things. Now he gets to step into that role and be the leader of this team. All the things he's dreamed of and imagined, now he gets to put into practice.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On third down, here's Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash it.
Following the interception, Love. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On second down, it's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Love from the gun. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. I appreciate the aggressiveness. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark, because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
Touchdown, Packers!
Aaron Jones, 33 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone.
The Packers offense set to go.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's...
Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of...
Ready. Cheetah.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Here's Love. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the Bears are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly...
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
On 2nd down, Love once more. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. Throwing, Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Ready.
First down, going to the air with Love. And his throw is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Packers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
I don't think there's any great secret or mystery here. We're in the 4th quarter. You've got to take that shot, especially since you're down on the scoreboard. But I have to understand what was going on defensively. They've got to know that as well, don't they?
Absolutely, but they looked lost defensively, and they took that shot, got in the end zone, now in position here to take the lead.
So here's Love and the Packers.
Down 16-14, a minute 45 to play.
Here we go.
Love.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That if any celebrities are here.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game.
You know they talking all kind of trash over there.
It's Madden NFL 24, and all eyes are on the Packers' towering wide receiver. He went well over 100 yards a week ago.
The Packers offense ready to try and make amends for that opening week loss. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their rookie wide receiver, as he comes in off a very strong performance in the season opener.
Boy, was it ever. Over 100 yards to get things started on the year. He's off on the right foot. Now he wants to add another one to it, doesn't he?
Yeah, I told the local paper this morning, I want another, and then another, and then another. I think there was like 3 or 4 anothers in there. Off the play fake, Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Pearson, and he'll be out right at the 35. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Love. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Love, they go play action now. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Love He'll drop this underneath for Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape. Or
Again, it's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers. But finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive.
Ready.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Oh, and that is incomplete. Romeo Doubs is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. That is caught, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. To throw now. Here's Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop it, looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So here are the Packers now to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Black clock. Ready.
From the shotgun, again to Jones. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Love now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Packers.
Love from the gun. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. But for this offense, Charles, you got to think how crucial here.
Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. To the sideline and incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Love. Over the middle, it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Going back to Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's had a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On the delay, Jones. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Packers with a football here late in this first half.
Here we go.
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hurry!
To throw again. Love. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Love. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4. Well, everyone's... So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, it's offense. They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Play fake. Here's Love. And this is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Play action this time with Love. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yards? And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. On play action. Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on their first 2 throws has them hovering up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Off the play fake, Love. And that one too wide and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain. Following the interception, Love.
That is caught inside the 5. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Love. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Throwing. Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game.
Now the Packers get set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. On 1st and 10, Love. And his throw here is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Love, they go play action now. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And inside give to Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. First down, going to the air with Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A huge play there in overtime. 43 yards. And now we've got a review here. All challenges in overtime, of course, initiated by the... So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. First down, Love to pass. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Love. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go...
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons and a little bit of a surprise.
Yo, let's stay positive and stay hungry, okay?
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. One more. You got it. Yeah. All you. There you go. Good work.
There's the man I was looking for. Good work out, kid. How we doing, Cap? It is just Cap, right?
Yeah, you got it right. All good here, Coach Dub.
Good stuff, kid. You've been building a lot of trust in a short amount of time. Keep it up.
Well, on that note, possible to get some extra reps in this week.
Of course. What are you trying to get better at? All right, good. Let's get out there.
Let's get it.
On the ready? Set. Ready. Ready. On the double. Hey. Set. Ready. 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 On the set. Ready. Set. Cut, cut. Okay, ready? Set, go. Here we go. Cut. Ready, ready. Hut, hut. Ready. Set, hut.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the Packers' burner at wide receiver. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Packers and the Saints, and it kicks off.
The Packers offense coming in at 0-2, trying to get things going after a sluggish start. And the one to watch is going to be this man. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play.
And his first pass is incomplete.
Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up second down.
You look at the Saints defense.
This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Packers at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. He finds his receiver, Watson. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's been a good start to the season for him. He's still kind of getting used to a new terminology, new playbook, new quarterback, you name it. But he's certainly been solid in his first month, and he's got a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 4. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense...
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
2nd down, Love. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. And you look at the Saints defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play. Back back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
On the ball. Set.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Jabari Zuniga with the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. Love now. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Working out of the gun. Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Going back to Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Off play action. Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw to the defense. They had no answer for that.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand.
Ready, set.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run.
The Packers with a football here late in this 1st half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The throw right side going to be complete to DeGuara. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the 1st half. Finally, I say.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
Here we go. Ready?
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Love. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Looking to throw. Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Striker, 3-3. Hey.
Again, it's Jones. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the...
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On first down, Love. He'll find Aaarrrmmmyyy complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Love. And he fires one incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Love, they go play action now. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Watch out now. 56, switch, yellow.
Throwing, Love. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Here we go, set.
Love, this is third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Come on, set.
Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Saints will have the football back. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for
That's a good team over there. They're not that good.
Hey, what's good, Nat?
What's good is the new spot I've hooked you up with.
It's week 4 of the NFL. And up next is Devondre Campbell. He was terrific defensively last week with 11 tackles. It's the Packers and the Lions under the lights on Thursday night.
The Packers offense on the field now, down 3-0 here early. And the one to watch is going to be this man.
Let's go.
First down, going to the air with Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would
wouldn't say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. You talk about this Lions defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5. Looks like a second.
The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Go.
Play action this time with Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Steal. Check steal.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball, but I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to...
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Right side to Watson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Let's go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown. Christian Watson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers get a bit closer. The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. First down, Love to pass. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking... All right, folks. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Love now. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Off the play fake, Love. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. That is caught inside the 5. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Love throwing for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion? The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Here we go, set. Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
On 1st and 10, Love. And Watson has it right side. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Hey, go Fury. Bang.
Here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And a good first down there by Musgrave, who at pick 42 was the earliest Green Bay had drafted a tight end in over 20 years. With his rare size-speed combo, he was more than worthy of the pick and being a focal point of this offense.
Love's throw brought in by Watson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 2nd and 6. On play action. Love to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Running right, Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Here's a 2nd and 5. Play fake. Here's Love. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The Packers ready to take over offensively. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
Here we go. Here we go. Ultra. Ultra.
Love now to pass on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On 3rd down, Love. And that is incomplete.
Sets up 4th down.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
Ready.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Love looking to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Here's first down. Love. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Love. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put...
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this,
under review.
Take a good...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate.
Hey, Nat, what's cooking?
I call with good news, Cap.
I like the sound of that. What kind of good news we talking?
Well, as we predicted, your play on the field this season has some high-profile brands looking to get you in their gear.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. The sneaker world has taken an interest in you.
Am I getting my own kicks?
I can see that in the future. But first, why don't you tell me which brand you want to rep?
Can't go wrong with a classic. I'd be happy to rep this style.
Okay, great. Let's make this happen.
Natalie Day, coming through in the clutch. Appreciate you.
Keep up the good work.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Packers' towering wide receiver. He's coming off a stellar day, scoring twice and adding a bunch of yards as well. It's the Packers and the Raiders under the lights on Monday.
The Packers offense ready to get going here on this Monday night. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their rookie wide receiver. He had the golden hands a week ago, double-digit catches. Play fake. Bridgewater. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Packers at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them. Let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
And again, it's Bridgewater. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Bridgewater now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Raiders defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Offense now heading back out onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers in the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Bridgewater now from the 50. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And
the Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports message received. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Throwing is Bridgewater. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A first down throw for Bridgewater. This one into the hands of the rookie Luke Musgrave. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Bridgewater. Looking left side, and it's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on.
The Packers offense set to go. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Throwing, Bridgewater. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Bridgewater. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll go with Jones. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Bridgewater now on second down. A short throw to Musgrave. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at.
Touchdown, Packers! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have...
So it's a win here for the Raiders, and it was Jimmy Garoppolo, who really played well.
What happened out there? We all look like rookies, man.
Sports. And this one features Josie Jewell.
The Packers offense rested and ready coming off the open week in their schedule. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their rookie wide receiver.
And he was flat unconscious last week. I mean, all the touchdowns he had should be illegal. Something. Never seen a game like that for a receiver.
Yeah, that makes two of us. All the years in the league that we've covered, we haven't seen anything even approaching that. Possibly you could have sold me if you told me a running back did it, carrying the ball. We've seen things like that before. But have a pass catcher? Incredible. I mean, that's a great season in one game.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
The Packers at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Bridgewater to throw it. The left side completion to Jones. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? The West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
Caught on the right side by Jones. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
And the Packer 1st down.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Now Bridgewater.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Kawhi Williams.
And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, I want to play mistake-free football. Well, now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and it looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here.
Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 11 yards for number 11. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Play fake. Bridgewater. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give him credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensive.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now a throw here, hauled in. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First down, Bridgewater. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
They'll throw again, Bridgewater. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal.
The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bridgewater now. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They go play action. Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys. Step for
the Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Play action now. Bridgewater. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
First down throw for Bridgewater.
A short throw to Musgrave.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing is Bridgewater. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw is Bridgewater.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. To the air again with Bridgewater. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Excellent job by their defense to force the...
Bridgewater on 1st down.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Throwing, Bridgewater. His throw incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
A give to Jones. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but...
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown, Packers!
Touchdown, Green Bay.
I don't
think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
When we doing the game balls?
Hey, I'm ready to get my game ball.
We rolling now, boys. Anyone getting on the sticks tonight?
Yeah, I'm game, dude. Let's do it.
I'm one of the first.
It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Packers' burner at wide receiver. He was perfect for them a week ago, getting a pair of touchdowns and some massive yardage. It's the Packers and the Vikings, coming up next.
The Packers offense ready to get things started, coming off their first win of the season a week ago. And the one we'll be watching is this man at wide out. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Bridgewater to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they got to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw, Bridgewater. This one into the hands of the rookie Luke Musgrave. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now Bridgewater. A short throw to Musgrave. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Packers at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. The give is to Jones. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Play fake. Bridgewater. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He Look at this defense for the Vikings.
This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here's Bridgewater. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do.
So here are the Packers now to take over. Last week they defeated the Broncos. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight it up.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Bridgewater.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Here's Bridgewater. And he fends him off. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic.
And now the Packers get set to go.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Bridgewater's throw brought in by Watson. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeout. The Packers ready to take over offensively. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. First down, Bridgewater. From the left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 35. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot.
And now the rookie's free. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
The Packers offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
He was defended by USC.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They go play action. Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater.
Rifles one incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Bridgewater. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
And they get the guard, John Runyon.
Still second down.
Here's second down.
Now back to throw. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And with the struggles they've had putting points on the board, he's the one who's had the breakthrough, trying to find him again for another one to try and add to their total.
Now Bridgewater. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Here's Jones. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. They had to get it away from their end zone somewhat, but still a long way to go.
Had to start somewhere. That's probably the best outcome possible.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Here's Bridgewater.
Able to find Jones.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jordan Hicks leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
I love how they're tearing the pages out of the so-called book. I wish more teams would do this instead of laying back. Bring pressure in this situation. Go after them a little bit.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Bridgewater. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Why is it so the freaking game, bro? Why is it so the freaking game?
And here's overtime. If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
Why is it so the freaking game? Freaking, bro.
If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're
back. Now the first throw in overtime for Bridgewater. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On second down, it's Jones. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So for Minnesota,
they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile,
Lightning freaking sold the game, bro.
Nobody free agents running around.
Like, why did you have to do that, bro?
buy about 100 trucks from Mercedes. I resage Chukwueze, then my babies. Label here be trying to sway me.
Hello.
Early game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't. I kill everything innately. At that time of the mother, she would drip.